Hi everyone, how's everyone doing here today? Thank you for watching. It's been a while and yeah, got a few allergies going here. It's that time of the season. Anyhow, I know I'm a little late on this, but one of the things I wanted to briefly talk about was an unfortunate tragedy that occurred where an NYPD officer had been killed in the line of duty. His name was Jonathan Diller, and he was from Long Island in the town of Massapequa. And it's never a good thing when a member of the fire department or the police department gets killed, especially in the line of duty, regardless of the state or the city or town that they're from. In this particular one, Donald Trump decided to show up and supposedly pay his respects for it. Now, I have no problem with when a president or a former president shows up at something like that and is trying to do it to be respect, but Donald, in his usual, kind of pretty much made it about himself. And I saw some of the posts, some of the reaction to the video and everything, where he's talking about law and order and everything. And some of them are like, of course, the call members are going, "Oh, he's such a leader and everything. He really cares. You know, he supports the NYPD." Let's cut the BS, okay? In that particular incident, no, I'm not buying it. Okay, I think it was just more than a PR stunt because he mostly made it about himself and talked about law and order, that he really cares. This is the same guy who's responsible for January 6th. Again, let's stop with the excuses and everything, because if that happened under Biden's watch or Hillary Clinton and they did that, you guys would be calling it an insurrection. You say they'd be responsible for the loss of life, specifically Capitol Police officers on January 6th. But it's Trump, then it's an excuse. He himself even called it an insurrection, only blamed it on Nancy Pelosi, which that has already been debunked. Now, why do I say that? Because again, here he is using a tragedy of some family as a means to just bolster his image and everything and stuff like that. And that isn't right, especially when it comes to a police officer. And it's not the first time he's done something like this. And guess what? If you really care, if you're going to go there, fine. Talk about the family. Talk about the police officer. Pay your respects towards them. Talk about your appreciation for the NYPD. Don't make it all about, well, law and order, because we know you don't care about that. It shows deep down you really don't care about cops. I know he's got some of the support from certain police unions at another gathering, but I think that's more because there's something transactional there. Not with the cops per se, but with the heads of the union. I'm not 100% sure about that. But not too long ago, he was in Michigan, where he took jabs at Joe Biden over the border, and he claimed to have visited a family of a murder victim that had been allegedly killed by an undocumented immigrant. So of course the border had to come into thing, and he had to take a cheap shot at Biden. Again, another PR stunt. He could have helped solve the border. Even Biden put him up to that, but he didn't want to because he needs his fear-mongering, the boogeyman. Again, those migrants come November, they're going to come and get you. Vote for me so I can stop them. It's just another PR stunt. It goes to show he doesn't care. Same thing with Palestine. Just showed up there. Total lack of self-awareness because he had done some deregulation, which might have been a cause of that. I'm not saying it definitely was, but he really needs to stop and think. So now, to the MAGA crowd, like I said, they're going to eat all this up and they're going to just keep praising him for what he is because they're in the cult. But I'm speaking more to the independent voters, the new voters, or some that are still somewhat undecided. Don't buy into these PR stunts. Just don't, because that's all it is in the end. It's just him trying to make a name for himself. And if any other president did that, if Joe Biden did that, I would still, feel just as outraged. It's not just all about Donald Trump, but in this case, in him, he's not being a leader. He doesn't care about law and order. He only cares when it's there to serve him, like shoot tear gas at a crowd, so he can hold up a Bible, which he knows little or nothing about. He's only doing it for himself. He's not doing it for the police, not doing it for America. He's only in it for himself. Don't buy into the PR stunts. That's my simple point. So, if you disagree, that's fine. Feel free to leave a comment and everything, but in the end, it is what it is. And for those of you that are still defending Trump on this, like I said, if Biden or any other Democrat did that, you'd probably be saying the same exact thing that I'm saying. So let's be real here. Anyway, thank you for watching. Let's support the police, and I really hope you understand.